أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر. Yes, Akbar Ahad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Beautiful assalam to my beautiful mothers, female creations on Mother Planet Earth. Yes, happy birthday to every grandma. Happy birthday to every grandma who is maybe over 100 years. I say to you, my grandma out there, yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my greatest happy birthday. And for me, the only way I can say to you is that, indeed, you are so beautiful. When you look at me coming, running, I remember when I was 7 years old. Now you're great-grandma. My little children are coming to you, say, hey, grandma. We try to do that. That is my grandma, my great mothers of New Zealand and Australia, Darwin, Japan, the great land of land of China, my great mothers and beautiful mothers of the archipelago, my great mothers of Taiwan, Singapore, Vietnam, Malaysia, South Korea, North Korea, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Maldives, and what are the areas? Cambodia, Myanmar, and Thailand. And most beautiful great mothers of mine in Indonesia. The whole I wouldn't call it archipelago, but all islands of that part of Indonesia. Yes, my mothers, my beautiful mothers. I know mothers in the Middle East, India. Yeah, Middle East. I mean, Middle East. When I say Middle East, Dubai. Dubai, they are my children. Yes, my mothers and my children in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iraq. My great mothers of Iraq. My great mothers and great mothers of Iran, and all my great mothers in Beirut, Lebanon, and all Yemen, and which other land is there? Oman, Egypt, yes, and all other. I have my great beautiful mothers of Russia, St. Petersburg, Moscow. My great beautiful mothers of mine in Finland, and those in Sweden. I love you, my mothers. I love you so much. You are very, very beautiful. I always get the whatever, and I always say, yeah, Mama, I do miss you all, but I love you. The most biggest part of me is the love that you gave me. The love that you gave me, my mothers. And I wish that love that can be kind of brought to life. Because the reason why I'm saying it is that on behalf of every one of me, I say, Mother, how are you today? I say, Grandma, Mother, Grandma, Here's a beautiful song for you, Mother Hawaii today. Yes. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. It's a very, very beautiful religion, Islam. Me as a flower, that very, very, very beautiful flower in my grandma in New Zealand on the mainland down there. Yes, she knows. You can hear me singing that, saying, Mother, yes, we have flowers. Hawaii today. Yes, Islam is a very, very beautiful religion. Very, very holy, very beautiful, extraordinary, very, very holy religion. So with that, I say to you, grandma, beautiful mothers of New Zealand, Australia, as I said, I mentioned each country, America, my beautiful mothers in Kansas, Arkansas, Dallas, New York, LA, California, LA, you name it. In the other part of Alaska, mothers in Jamaica too. They have got very, very beautiful mothers in Jamaica. Like that very fastest mother, Miss Williams, the fastest mother that told the world how it is. She runs only 100 meters. But a mother runs a marathon at 200,000 kilometers per second for 9 months. Can you imagine? And she runs it in less than, I don't know, Miss Williams, you tell the world. I would like to hear you say to the world, yes, this is how I do it. But it's an interpretation of how beautiful life is. And how beautiful life is, and how complicated that very, very special life is to you as a human being. It's beautiful, but also it's very, very nice to know that, yes, indeed, your mothers do a very, very hard work to produce you. Miss Williams, tell the world and tell them very loud and clear that this 100 meters, is just 100 meters, which I do in maybe how many seconds, I don't know. But your mother did it for you, as Miss Williams, for 9 months at 200,000 kilometers per second. Can you imagine? So with that, that's how life is. Miss Williams, my great-great-grandma in New Zealand, my great-great-grandma in Japan, my great-great-grandma in the great lands of China, my great-great-grandma in England, Wales, Ireland, my beautiful mothers of Ireland, Northern Ireland and Ireland. I love you so much, I love you. The mothers of as I said, Stockholm, every one of you, I love you so much. Mothers of that part of the other part of America, the one who is in is it Ontario? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. My mothers, I do have to remind you that you've done your job, I've done my job. Try and put this on the UN table in a serious way. On the UN, United Nations Security Assembly, all the women on it. And you look around and say, hey, where do we go now? So we take whatever budget of every nation says, this is a budget for irrigation of our lands. This is a budget for planting of trees. This is a budget for cleaning and removing all these things they call weapons. When I think of them, sometimes, when I think of weapons, sometimes they make me sick all the time. And because what I'm telling you, my mothers, is that it's very, very simple. If you're to take a course, a direction that has a whole application and interpretation by the guidance of the Holy Quran, by those who you mothers, because each and every beauty of application when you are bringing up children, cleaning their faces when they've wetted their baby panties, it's you who clean them. Sometimes after cleaning them, you lift them and then you like as if you are making them to fly. You know, those children, they will never see that. But if you show them that, hey, life is a religion, here is a clear proof and evidence that this life that you are my 8-year little girl or 10 or 15 or 16 began from a very, very far what? Very, very far distant time. So that way, if you interpret that life and you tell your beautiful girls and beautiful daughters and boys, never to engage in this business of which has made me and my mother, because I'm a mother, sometimes Mother Planet Earth, when she cries, many of you don't understand the language. Seriously. When Mother Planet Earth cries and says, hey, my children, what kind of life do you want on this planet? Many of you don't understand that language. The same way you wouldn't understand, because I did tell you that whenever those people in the northern hemisphere, they see what we call northern lights. Even here now in Africa where I am, sometimes they come and visit me when I'm approaching where some of they come and people are able to see those northern lights in Africa here where I stay for a few whatever and then I travel. But the thing is that I would like my mothers to understand that life is a very, very beautiful religion. The same way you feel that love for your baby when she's so cuddly, that should remain like that until your daughter is 20 years. When she's able to use that whatever that knowledge, that application that you did lay before her as a way to look at life as life is a very, very beautiful religion. But you have to use a holy divine interpretation, guidance, in order to enjoy life, to be able to enjoy that beauty in which Allah says, yes, life is a religion. But the most holy beauty, that most holy beautiful religion is Islam. If you are to interpret it in any other whatever, you find that there's some people who say, yes, life is a religion, but I had a ton of whiskey, and I can't lift my head because of the pounding headache. That's not life. That is not life. That is when you are in a hazardous environment, hazardous lifestyle. So when you teach your children, because when you enter the hazardous lifestyle, every other day you have to go to seek medical application in the hospitals. But if you're to keep clean life, you will always be clean. You don't, because in Islam, we are, Allah says to every human being, you have to do prayers 5 times a day. In those 5 times prayer, you cleanse your nostrils, you cleanse your fingers, your arms, you cleanse every part that you need to cleanse, so that you prostrate. When we say we prostrate, we doing our prayers, we prostrate in a posture in which your little daughter, who is 8 now, woes for 9 months in what you call a womb. So that way, it is better to tell these little beautiful children to respect the beauty of life and never to engage in anything that makes their lives kind of contaminated with any intoxications. Let it be what you call that theologies. That theologies can be very, very discomforting. Most of these bloodshed and atrocities arise from that theologies, that interpretations of what life is. So that way, my mothers, I've just said I wanted to send my beautiful birthday celebration to my great-great-grandma in New Zealand and say, Mama, grandmama, beautiful mothers, my beautiful mothers of New Zealand, Japan, China. I say happy birthday to you on your 100th, and every mother around the world. If your birthday is 100, you're over 100 years old or more, I say glorified be to the most holy glorified Almighty Allah. Celebrate it and send me a note if you can. I say, Mother, how are you today? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. In Islam we say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. My mothers, my great mothers, I love you. Mother, how are you today? Here's a beautiful song for you. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar.